because my sister is sleeping. I think it's gonna be my new intro. Hello. Buongiorno. Hello. So, do I have any experience in designing book covers? No. Am I a painter? Nope. Am I a graphic designer? No, you're not. So what does that make you think that you can judge books by their covers? Because that's exactly what we are going to do. I don't want to call it judging, but we're just simply gonna take a closer look and we're gonna compare American books covers and UK book covers. Let's start with the first one. We have Babel. Yeah, that's still a mystery. I'm still not sure how to read it. By Eric Kwong. And in a US cover, well, they're both actually very, very similar. The only thing that is different is how title is put on the cover, because the background is the same. But yeah, on a US cover we can see the actual tower, but in a UK one we cannot see it, but the title looks cool. I think I'm gonna choose a UK one just because I like how the name of the author is put, like on the left corner of the book, and I do like how title looks here. This one is gonna be a hard one because we have Daughter of the Moon Goddess, and literally both of them are gorgeous. I love the art style, I love the colors, and I can see, you know, the relation to the Asian culture and fantasy, but I do like UK one. I feel like there's more going on in US one, because here we can see, like, is it a dragon or is it just a, no, it's not a dragon. There are flowers too. Yeah, I think I like the US one more, but UK one is still pretty beautiful. I love the flowers and the bird. Moving on, we have They Both Die in the End by Adam Silvera. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with US one because, well, not definitely. I just, on a US one, I like how the city is shown and I like the colors. It sort of gives me the vibe of Van Gogh's painting a little bit. I didn't see it. It actually looks like a skull. Can you see it? Like the background. You can see like those two dark eyes and the nose. I didn't see it before. I just saw a dark sky. Can you see it? It's actually a skull. That's so cool. The shadow of the boys makes the death creature. Like the, how do you call this? I don't know how to call this dude in English. And I think it's so creepy. It looks like, it gives me thoughts about what the book can be about. Because in the UK one, it looks like a cute, funny drama book. Even though the title says They Both Die at the end, it still looks like whimsical. So I'm gonna go with US one. Then we have The Night at the Circus. I'm not sure, because here we have US one and here we have UK one, but I have completely different one. Let me show you. Which one is it? I found this, I created like a list from the pictures I found on the website, but like, which one is it? I need to check it. Oh, whoa, it's Penguin one, so it's UK. Wow. So we have UK, and it is actually, it looks more like the UK version, so this one. And I love this. I love this so much. I think it's so gorgeous. But we are talking about US and UK. And from those two pictures, I think I'm actually liking more US version, because I really like that the circus that someone holds circus, it looks more mysterious. Like, who is holding it? Why? Is it magic? Does anyone has power over it? Does anyone controls it? It just gives me more to think about. But both of them are absolutely beautiful. Still though, I think this one is my favorite. We have a clock right here. We have like two main characters, obviously, and like other characters like right here. Yeah, that's my favorite one. Then we have Educated, which is a very popular memoir. I have not read it yet, but I'm really, really excited to do it finally. And oh gosh, it's hard to say. It's hard to say because both of them are completely different. In the US one, it's like completely designed by hand. On the UK one is a photography, and both of them are very interesting. I think I'm gonna choose a US one because I like how the pencil imitates mountain, and I think it's beautiful considering like what the book is about and like, you know, becoming a mountain and growing. I have not read the book, so I might be telling lies to you, but somehow it connects to me. Then we have Hamnet, and God, I love both of them. Yeah, here I am going to choose a US one. It's beautiful. This one I also have not read, but the US cover just gives me something to think about. I can see the portrait obviously, but also his eyes are covered, and I'm like, why his eyes are covered? I want to know why. And in the UK one, we only have a letter H, which is also so gorgeous because it's like covered with leaves, and we can see creatures like we can see an owl and a rabbit. And I think it is very beautiful. I love those kind of art style. It looks very vintage, very classical. But I'm gonna go with the US one because it just makes me more curious. And then we have If I Had Your Face, and I'm gonna go straight into the US one. I really don't like the UK version of this book. It's just a thing of a preference. It just looks weird to me, and I like the idea that it's supposed to be a mask, but it's not. It doesn't look very heavy to me, and the book is very heavy. The UK book cover somehow gives me vibe of like happiness, vacation, holidays. It's probably because of the flowers, plants, and the color blue, but it does not look heavy, and I want to feel happy because the book was really heavy. And I've been trying to find this cover in a good price for a long time because, you know, it's harder to get US covers if you're living in Europe. It's easier for me to get UK version, but I really didn't want that. And I'm so happy because this looks just gorgeous because of the face expression of the woman on the cover. I already know that it's gonna be intense. By the way, that was really good book, so. And then we have Ariadne. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with UK. It's just because I really like the art style. It reminds me more of Asian Greece than the first one. And in general, I'm such a big fan of like plants on covers. And I like the colors very much. I like the combination of gold and this really beautiful dark blue. So I'm gonna go with this one. And then we have The Silence of the Girls. And my favorite is UK. Also, the feeling of it is like so nice because it's like paper-ish. It's like a little bit in 3D. Here I don't have much to say about the US one because it just looks boring to me. It doesn't mean that it's bad. It does not capture my attention, you know? Like I want to be captured and I want to start to think what is the book about. It still looks interesting, of course. I mean, the sculpture of ancient woman without seeing her face, you can have many thoughts related to that. But it's not enough to me. I do prefer the UK version, which captures my attention right away. There's many colors. The art style is interesting. I can see plants, but also colors that resemble fire, which is, you know, related to the war. You can see women. I mean, the main reason of the book is the idea of women being in capture during the Trojan War, so I can see it on a UK version. Technically, the US one, it's smart too because it's a sculpture, so we could think of it as women being sculptures, so being silent, being cold, not able to say anything. So actually I like this I like thinking about this cover. I like to analyze it, but still I prefer the UK one. One of Us Is Lying. Yeah, US one looks more interesting. Yeah, should I say something more? I don't know. The UK one I think is a little boring, but it doesn't mean I don't like it. I don't have an opinion on this one just because I have not read it. Yeah, and here I do prefer the US one more because, you know, it's interesting. We see people on the cover, but we don't actually see them because their faces are covered, and we know that there's some creepy things going on. The US one captures me way more. And then we have Kazuo Ishiguro. I love his book so much. We have Clara and the Sun. Okay, so both US one and UK one are very similar when it comes to colors, capturing the idea of the sun, and I both like them very much. The colors are very similar. God damn it. I think I'm gonna go with, God, I don't know, someone is holding the sun, but I also like the sun. Put it outside a window, coming through so we can see it. We know that the sun is coming or maybe going away. What does that mean? Yeah, I think I'm gonna choose the UK one. I just like the square. Then we have Solly Rooney normal people. The one I choose is this one. I love it. It looks so creepy. I mean, I know the book is not creepy, but I like the idea that they're covered in this tuna tan. I love that they're holding each other because I can't see the emotion and those human feelings such as love and connection. I really like this cover. I think it's really good cover. It makes me also think. It doesn't mean that I don't like the US one. Yeah, okay, I don't like the US one. Because it doesn't give me anything. I can see a drawing of two faces, and it is interesting because colors are interesting, and I guess I would take a look on this cover if I saw it in a bookstore, but it doesn't give me anything, you know? It doesn't mean it's bad, it just doesn't give me anything. Then we have 6 Crimson Cranes. This one wins. This one is so gorgeous. I cannot stop looking at it. Look how pretty it is. I love, well, pink and blue are one of my favorite colors, especially when they're light. And when we also have plants, when we also have birds, nature, some sort of ancient Asian folklore put right here. We have this Asian temple and this woman in front of it. Everything is covered in snow. It's just beautiful. And when we talk about the US one, the artwork is obviously beautiful. I'm not judging artworks or anything. I'm just talking about my personal opinion. And here I don't think I like it because I can't see the face of the main character, and what I really like to do is imagine everything in my mind. But apart from that fact, I still prefer colors and the old vibe in the UK version. And then we have the Midnight Library. And here they're similar when it comes to like vibe, because both of them has similar dark mysterious vibe. And I'm not the fan of those little doors / windows. Actually, I know it refers to the book. It's very interesting, like the idea of the passage and going from one place to another. Like, I love fiction when we talk about passages, and in general I love portal fantasy. I am going to choose the UK one because I sort of like that the house is put in a universe. That's what I see, at least. I can see like those sort of stars surrounding it. I like that there's no ceiling, so it makes me feel like there's some sort of magic going on. And I love the colors inside the building, and I love the kitty cat too. Somehow it captures my attention more than the US version. And then we have Love of My Life, Coraline. We have US version and UK one, and the US version is very creepy. It's like really freaking creepy, and it makes me anxious, you know? I don't quite like it. It's creepy. The Coraline looks like a wooden doll, which I don't like, and it makes me anxious. But the UK one though looks way more approachable. I really like the drawings. I think they're so cute, and I love the colors. I love the purple, violet. It looks so nice. And in general, I think it's like a bit more nicer to the eye. We can see, you know, the Coraline herself. We can see the cat. We can see the mansion that she lives in. And there's actually Mother looking at her through the window. Can you see her? Can you see the mother right here? Focus. She's like right here. I really like this cover. I think it's very children-like. I think it's like good for children, which is good because it's a middle grade. Oh wow, we have Hunger Games now. What kind of color do I have for Hunger Games? Because here we have US and UK, and I do prefer US one, definitely. I don't like the UK one. I don't like that I see Katniss. I don't like it. Yeah. And I love the pin. I love how the US one is simple. It's very simple. There's only pin of a mockingjay right here, and I love it. But in a UK one, it's too much. I don't need to see that. But I don't know which one I have. Let's check it. Whoa, This book is like so destroyed. Can you see how destroyed it is? Or maybe you cannot see it. Okay, so I have this one, and let's compare all three of them. I still think I like, I'm not sure. This already looks intense. You know that there's war going on here, you know it's gonna be hard, covering politics issues and revolution of some sort of. So I think I'm gonna go with US one, but this US one, because it's still simple. And I don't know which one is it. What kind, is it like US or UK? I'm gonna go with UK, because I think it would be easier for me to get it, but I'm not sure. Yep, it's the UK one. So that's that. Oh, and then have looking for Alaska. I remember I bought this and I was like, what is it supposed to be? Like, is it smoke? And yes, it's a smoke from a cigarette, which is okay, I guess. We have US cover and UK one, and when it comes to the US one, it's just very, very boring and I don't know what to think of it. Like, I don't know what the story is going to be about. I cannot be even sure that it's a cigarette smoke. It does look like one, but like, how would I know? I don't smoke, for example. I don't smoke. I used to, but I don't. Don't smoke, please, because it's unhealthy for your heart. Don't do it to yourself. The second one, I mean the UK one, makes more sense to me when we talk about flower. I mean, smoke cigarette also makes sense because Alaska smokes a lot. But I don't know that yet before reading a book, you know, I just see a smoke and it does not capture my attention. A flower captures my attention a little bit more, but I still find it quite boring. Yes, I'm gonna choose UK version. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching me being judgmental. Actually no, I was not judgmental, I was just open. I was just sharing my thoughts with you all, which I think is very nice. I don't like to judge, I don't like to compare, I like to reflect on things. So I don't want this video to be like judgmental or it wasn't even like a comparison. It was literally if I liked it or not, because I don't like to compare. I like to be positive about everything. So even if I didn't like the book, I don't want to be like, oh, that shit's ugly. That's ugly, dude. No. I mean, we all have different tastes and different opinions. So here you saw my tastes and my opinion, and that'll be it. Now I have to clean the mess because I did quite a mess. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.